Hey YouTube, how's it going? I hope you like the hat today. It is going to play in with what I'm going to talk about. A friend of mine actually made it. She crochets and knits, and she made this entire thing, and it's very impressive, I think. And the reason it ties into what I'm talking about is because today I'm talking about crocheting. I can almost hear your doubt now. Crocheting? What are you, 70? Well, no, in fact I'm not, but it is a rather fun hobby of mine. What I really like about crocheting is that you can do it when you're doing a million other things. I can go to class and I can crochet whatever and still pay attention to lecture. I can be watching TV and, put a hook in and then look up to the TV and then look back down for another hook. So that's cool. I can hold a complete, conversation because it doesn't take much, effort to remember what I'm doing. I just have to keep my eyes on it for the most part. I don't do much though. That squid hat I wore a few episodes back, I made that. But I don't make much. I know how to make squids and I can make scarves and blankets, square things, no big problem. But I don't know if I could quite pull off something quite this intricate. And alas, I do not know how to knit. Knitting is the one that involves 2 needles. And I can't do that one. I can just do the single hook. But it's still good times. Another thing that I didn't mention that I like about it is that you can be just sitting there with nothing to do and I can pull out my crochet and I can work on it, and then I'm not just sitting there. I actually can walk away from sitting there, waiting for something or watching TV or whatever and say, look what I did! I made something with this time when I was going to be doing nothing. So it's good times. Crafty things in general are pretty good times. I've always liked doing crafts, and I've taught myself quite a few things. I taught myself how to embroider one year, do cross-stitching. Cross-stitching is so time-consuming because it's when you've got a little piece of cheesecloth, which is cloth with holes in it, and you take thread and you go in and then you go in again and you make little X's, and the little X's are like really, really tiny, and the X's make up patterns and you use different colors. And it's really time consuming to make anything at all, but it's if you've got the eyes for it, it shows you've got something really neat when you're finished with it all. For a while I also used to do paper flowers, where you take tissue paper and you cut little designs and then you put it on a pipe cleaner and then scrunch it all together and then it becomes a flower. That was always fun. I think I used to do them a lot when I was in like middle school, and then I kind of just stopped. And really it's all because when I was much younger, like elementary school and then part of middle school, I was in Girl Scouts and my mom was our troop leader. And though we only ever made it to junior level, we used to, have our weekly meetings and we would always do a craft, and it was lots of fun. And so that kind of started me down the path of craftiness and just making stuff up as I go along. So I'm always quite glad that I did that, even if it was only for like 6 or 7 years. And I'm not as crafty as a lot of people. I have a friend back home who she's amazing. She makes soap and chapstick and she just makes this stuff. And I don't quite go that far. I wish I could because it sounds pretty sweet. But I mean, I do what I can. I actually think that besides crocheting, I don't want to say grew out of them, but I just have run out of time. I've been, busy with class and busy with reading. I've been doing a lot of free reading lately because I'm trying to finish, I'm reading Sandman right now, and I'm trying to finish that before I leave college so I can, return the books. So I don't have as much time as I wish I did. So yeah, crafts, they're good times. Usually I end up doing them a lot more when I'm home. So I'm hoping this summer maybe I've got some cross-stitching that I'd like to finish. It's this really cute design I found online for a white mage, and so I'm hoping to get that finished. But working with white floss on white cloth is really, it burns my eyes just thinking about it. But I'm hoping, and to do some more crocheting and just, be crafty while I've got the time to do it. My name is Keps, and I approve this message. So